Welcome to Po Boys, and in this video, y'all have been asking me where this thing has been. I think I finally have an answer for y'all. This is the Ratchet Miata. This car has been MIA for 9 months, and that is not in his possession, and no one knew where it was. It's finally back. So this is the story of that. Dude, the freaking Miata. I feel like it was just yesterday. No one in reverse. We're stuck. We're stuck. Not stuck, but
come on, baby.
So these guys have a concoction set up, and Ian's gonna go ahead and do a test burnout. So we've got Joey's truck behind him, and we're gonna hold that back, and hopefully this thing can actually do a burnout. It worked out so well. It's gonna do great. Oh my gosh.
I got carried away.
She just wanted to eat, man. I couldn't help it.
Dude, she is just freaking a trooper.
That was first gear to the floor, let go of the clutch and just hold it. It held at like 6,000 RPM, just perfect. All right, sweet, so we know it works. So whatever ends first, either the motor or the tires, let's find out. Like 6,000 RPM for how long?
Since she still ran, she didn't even care.
Yeah, me too.
You timed that? See how long that was?
I'm at 5:45 right now.
Oh boy. All we've seen this thing do is pop tires on this channel. This thing is literally a certified tire popping and ripping machine. Senor Tanner.
Look at that bummy, wummy, dummy, wummy, bummy, jummy, jummy dude right there.
That is true.
What do you mean?
Let's see if it still turns on.
I burned a lot of gas while doing that, by the way.
Really?
I was at a quarter of a tank, now I'm almost at empty.
Like a champ. Like a freaking champ, dude. The Ratchet Miata is just doing it
We got oil
again.
pressure.
We have oil pressure?
We got oil pressure.
Let's go!
Not over here, but over here.
I'm surprised the gauge works. The other one
It
just
wasn't
has
working
tape.
the other day unless we didn't have oil pressure the other day. I
Well,
don't know.
maybe we got it now. All you need to do is burnout to release the unclog the oil. Now you got oil pressure.
Great now.
Oh my goodness, look at this thing. All right, ready to go.
So this is the Ratchet Miata. A lot of you guys have been asking me where the heck this thing's been. It's got a very, very interesting story, and it's cool because y'all saw when we got this car, and you saw whenever we didn't have any videos with it, there was actually a little more to the story. So let me go ahead and get Ian, and let's explain to you the story of the Ratchet Miata. We got the Ratchet Miata. Ian traded the KX450 for it, which is a dirt bike, and he traded straight across for this car, which has a clean title. So we went and got the car. Ian has the car now. He had it parked inside his driveway. Remember what happened whenever all my cars got the sticker on them that said they were gonna get towed? Which that's this video right here. Well, that happened to Ian, and believe it or not, the car actually got towed. He had called every tow company within
Every one of them in Ruston.
pretty much every daggum place in North Louisiana, dang near, and no one could tell him where his freaking car was. And this lasted
Close to a year, almost a full year.
So Ian is looking for this thing left and right, cannot freaking find it, trying to get in contact with anybody he possibly can.
Well, he's a buddy now. I met a guy, and he told me to check a towing company that actually went out of business. I ended up getting in contact with the owner, and he essentially told me that I couldn't have my car back because he didn't think that he had it. His wife ended up towing it, and they got a divorce, so he has no paperwork or anything that actually on the car. And so he essentially told me to screw off, and I wasn't gonna get my car back. They have Ian's car. He has no way to get it back. They said screw off. So what do you do then?
We call the police.
Ian literally called Louisiana State Police because he's tired of freaking not being able to know where his car is, and he wanted the freaking thing back. Mind you, this This has taken, what, 7 months at this point? Just to get in contact with someone? He finally gets in contact with the police.
Ended up calling him, told him that if he didn't give me my car back, then they're gonna pin him for theft.
Dude doesn't like theft, so he calls Ian back
The next morning, and he was very compliant.
It's like, hey man, I got your car, come pick it up. That's when Ian calls me, roll footage. This is when we pick up the car for the first time of seeing it in 7+ months.
So I'm with Ian and Joey at Fit Garage, and these guys picked me up from the house. They said they had a surprise. I have no idea what we're going to pick up, but I do know that we're in the back of Ian's truck right here. They have a trailer on the back of this thing. Don't know what we're doing or where we're going. I have no idea what's going on.
Dude, everyone is so excited.
Oh, there it goes. Move. Oh, look at that. What? That's not how bolt cutters are supposed to work. All right, that might actually do something. There she goes, dude. The freaking Miata. Dude, it's been so long since you've seen this thing, hadn't it been?
It looks just like when we lost it. It's almost been a year.
Oh my goodness. The ratchet Miata. Dude, she is in there.
Someone stole the light bar. No!
It got impounded, didn't it? Where'd the light bars go from the impound? Sick. Probably more of a reason why it's been gone for so long. The back tires are flat, it looks like. Flattish. Yeah, flat. It does.
It looks the exact same.
Definitely more rattle cam. It's Walmart red.
Look at the keys.
Dude,
Gonna run.
okay, so Ian, why has the ratchet Miata been gone for so long?
It disappeared almost a year ago. Disappeared, never could find it. It turns out that it got towed and the towing company went out of business, so I was never able to find anybody.
I'm happy you're getting this thing back, man. The keys for it. The freaking ratchet Miata. This thing has been so long in the making. Oh my God. The same thing that was gonna happen to my cars where they were gonna get towed because they didn't have insurance or registration. Same thing happened to him on his car, and it got towed because he didn't have another place to put it because just the situation. And now it's back all this time later. Dude, this thing's finally back on the trailer. It's been so long since we've seen this thing run. I feel like it was just yesterday we were in freaking South Bossier with that dude. Dude, I'm so happy this thing's back. Ian's finally gonna have him a project car.
That'll work.
Load it down.
Let's roll.
Dude, it's back.
So first off, if it wasn't bad enough, we had to literally use bolt cutters to get it into the lot where this thing was. And when we got there, we weren't really excited because it wasn't how Ian left it, actually at all. If you remember from the cinematic deal that we did back in the day, I'll play that now. It no longer has headlights. Car's battery terminals, the negative was on the positive and the positive was on the negative, so they were completely backwards, and that's not how you're supposed to have it. Who did that? We don't know. Who took the LED lights? We don't know. It's probably the tow company, but they literally took the car, took stuff off of the car, and they weren't gonna mention anything about it until he literally had to get the police involved, which is really just crazy. As you can see, this thing runs like a freaking champ. The Ratchet Miata is back in the possessions of Ian and Fit Garage, so if you wanna see that, go check their channel out. Our shop is all about doing LS swaps, and I think this man might be up to some creative thinking. Well, we're just gonna leave it at that. Go ahead and watch their channel. We're gonna do some freaking stuff, maybe do some slides one day. Thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you, Ian, for bringing this thing back. Remember to freaking send it. Be great.